Hello guys, welcome to One Time Scrapers series, and today we're gonna extract data from lightUp.com. And here I found a list of the bulbs. They're quite pretty cute here, and from this web scraping perspective, this site seems to be really interesting. It's well formatted from the perspective of how the HTML is done, like kind of from within, and also so all the classes are named really cool. I've already checked that out, and also here is lots of interesting kind of features to scrape, and also the pagination is done in a really handy way. So if you just navigate to page number 2, it just adds the parameter of page here, acquiring the corresponding page, so you can just switch this and get the page of your desire basically. So and one little thing more before we actually dive into writing the code. What I actually wanted to show you, guys, like before you ever started to scrape a website, it's really good practice to check the file code robots.txt, and this file actually tells you if you are welcome to scrape this site or not. And basically you have to have a look at the user agent. That's first. So it allows any user agent, and that's really cool, so we don't really need to specify the headers to trick the site or something like that. They even provide the sitemap for our convenience probably, so that's also cool. And here's the list of where you're not really welcome to to go with your scraper, but as you can see here, we go just with the standard household lighting.html, which is not listed over here. So that's so scraping this particular site is okay. And another little ethical part is this little line with a crawl delay. So this means that you can make your HTTP GET request only one time, only 2 times in a minute basically. So 30 seconds delay after each request is required. So with this basic kind of understanding of the ethics of scraping, let's actually dive directly into writing some code. And so first I would actually just download the response to avoid torturing the website. So let's start. As usual, I need to import the requests, and the beautiful soup from PS4, import beautiful soup. And now let's create the response object. Requests get, and let's call this base URL, and let's take the base URL from here. Okay, and now we want to write the file, so I say with open bulbs.html. We want to write the file as HTML file. HTML file write response .text, and I just run the script while Python 3 bulb scraper.py. Bulbs scraper. Okay, so here we have the response, and this is just great. So now I can comment out this response, this HTTP GET request, so we won't be ever torturing the site. during the debugging our scraper basically. So now we need to, instead of writing the file, now we need to read this file that we have just created, and we make the response object to be just an empty string for a while, to use this as the source of HTML text fit to the parser, to the beautifulsoup parser. Okay, so we need to read so for line in HTML file, we need to populate the response plus equals line, and now we actually can print the response to the screen to see what we actually got here. Okay, so it seems like the response is shown correctly. Okay, so now let's parse the content, and I use the content variable to store the parsed content and call it beautifulsoup response, and not the text, for it's just this, the very string for now, and the XML parser. Okay, and now let's actually start extracting the data from this side. So, so this one, not sure, so if this is the name or the title. It's probably this is the title, so let's just try to look for this within the source code. Okay, it's not the source code. Okay, so yeah, it seems like this is the title actually. So 65 watts equivalent. Okay, so class product name, and it has the H reference, and the only, well, probably I can use this H2 class of the product name. Okay, also has a link. It also has a link. Okay, so, well, maybe we'll make it even in a more fancy way. So I'll just find this product name and then extract the link from it. So this would be interesting. Okay, so H2 class product name. Okay, so let's call this the title. So we say content dot find all H2 class product name. Okay, let's just quickly see if we got what is expected here. So okay, seems like the list of titles. Okay, and now we actually need to extract, well, we could have extracted the text, but the more cute way of doing this is probably to just for, okay, so first, okay, let's first just make a little list comprehension here. So we see the title for title in, okay, and here if we just print the title.text, it would actually display what we actually need, but this is the text from in here, but I want to use the text from the title attribute of the link. So we need to find the link within the product name, and it's the only element. So let's actually make it like find a tag, and here we just use the title. Okay, and we have absolutely the same result. And if we just change this to H reference, okay, then we get the links with the corresponding links. That's really great. Okay, so I use the title here, and now I just can copy this line, and I'll just change this to link. Link. We'll use the href and link. Okay, and so it's not the title, it's titles in plural and links. Okay, so let's see the links. Okay, seems like this is just fine. Okay, the next thing to extract here, well, I'm not sure what does this mean. So this probably like a modal mpn. Seems like a modal. Okay, let's look for this. Okay, so product list. Okay, now a bit tricky thing here. It uses the same class to store multiple data, which is not really that a great idea from the scraping perspective. Okay. Any class wrapping the entire stuff here. Not sure. Product shop. Okay, guys, I just paused the video for a while just to understand myself what's the best way to extract the data from here. Well, okay, so what if we just try to use this div and just to specify the tags that it contains? So maybe we can follow that way. So mpn, I'm not sure what is the mpn and what does the SKU stands for. It seems like the model numbers, not sure, but well, I would just store them as is. So let's call the variable, I'll call it mpn mpns like this. Okay, so mpn text for mpn in content dot final div class of product list SKU, copy, and also we need the text. Well, maybe we need the regex to actually find the text. Okay, probably this doesn't work really. Okay, let's just get rid of text for a while and try to see if he extracts mpns. Okay, I don't remember that by heart how to make this using the regular expressions, but okay, maybe I can just, so what if I just say if mpn in mpn.text. Just wonder, does that work? Okay, great. And now we get only the mpns. Yeah, this is so cool. Okay, we should also check. We would have to check for the length of this items, so to make sure they match each other. Okay, so now let's make the same for SKUs. Copy, paste. Okay, so now we get the list of SKUs as well. Okay. Yeah, let's make a little print test here. So the length of titles and the links and the NPNs and the SKUs. Okay, 10 each. Okay, so the same length. This is great. Okay. And then we go for this. Well, then we go into this part, so base voltage. So this is all about the list. Okay. Patron tag. Okay, so probably we'll be referencing this class and then extracting data from it directly. So hope it's 10. Okay. Okay, so let's extract this entire class and then just try to parse the data from it. So just copy this. So let's call this features. Let's call this features. Okay. So okay, let's just find all the features first. So content dot find all div the class of the description standard probably. So no underscore here. Yeah, no underscore here. Well, okay. Let's bring the features. Okay, great. So what tags does it contain? So it's probably okay. The user list. Well, this is the only user list here. So we can look for all the list items. Okay, let's try to print. Okay, so let's call this tag for tag in, or maybe just the list item. Now let's call this list item for list item, list item for list item. And what do we need to extract? List item. Okay, no, not like this. Not like this. We need to find. No, it's actually not. It's user list. No, it's not the list items. The user list. User list. And for each user list, we actually need to find all list items like this. Okay, let's see what we got here. So now we have only the list items. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, so Yeah, it seems like I almost got the algorithm of extracting this data. So let's try to extract the base. Okay, so base is equal features. Not features. Yeah, like so. Base for base in features. We want the base.text, and in this case, so basis, right? So in this case, he would extract all the data. Basis. Just without. Okay. Okay, so these are the lists. Okay, let's go a bit different way. Just go a bit different way. So now we'll need to look over the features, basically, for feature. That can be done as the list comparison as well, but well, maybe I should have done that. Okay, let's try to make this as the list comparison from the very beginning. Okay, that would be a little bit challenging, but still. Okay, so first we need to look over so the for feature. For feature and features. Yeah, of course that's the list. So yeah, feature and features. And from that feature, so we need to print the basis. And for that feature, we need to extract the base for base in feature, but yeah, in this case this should have been all the text. No, it's not. Okay, base.text. Okay, so now it extracts all the text, not only the base but the voltage and all the stuff. So and we need to do this only if, so how this is called, base, if base in feature. Okay guys, hold on a sec. Okay, sorry guys, just my neighbor has come to me just a moment ago and I need to talk to him. Okay, something has changed with the light, so probably need to turn on, or maybe just make it a little bit closer. You can't see the screen. Okay, hold on, let me settle the light. Okay, so now it seems to be better. So let me just see what I've just done. Okay, this moment we have all the features together, but we need to extract only the base for the basis. So if base in, oh, why it didn't give me an error? It's probably because I didn't save it yet. Okay, base in feature. Okay, so something has definitely gone wrong here. Okay, it's the list of lists. It's actually a problem as well, but probably not. Not in feature, but in base.text. Okay, in base.text. And also I don't want these guys to be the lists, so I need to join them. Okay. Okay, probably done something wrong. Okay. Okay, now let's not join this all stuff. Yeah, this is much better. So now we have extracted all the bases, and hopefully it's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, great. And so now I just can copy paste the bases and extract the wattage. Okay, wattage. Copy. So let's print the wattages. I don't basically need this name wattage, and so we can basically split, and they all have the spaces, so we just can split without any parameters. Okay, I got an email. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, everything is distracting me today. So here we need to split this string and to use the last element. Oh, it's not like that, so let's actually split. Let's split on the column, and let's also strip that. Okay, now it looks better. Okay, and the same for the bases. One more time. Okay, this is great. Okay. Okay, so the next thing to extract is lumens. Okay. Okay, here we got our lumens. Okay, and the next was lumens per watt. Apparently, all that. I'm not sure how they're pronounced. lumens per watt. Okay, I just can probably copy this one and just leave this variable lumens per watt. Lumens per watt. I'm not sure what's the difference. Is it okay? Oh, yeah, that's because the lumens lumen is also in lumens per watt. That's the reason. Okay. Okay. So let's add lumens like this and make a column. Yeah, so that little trick should have helped. Okay, so this is the lumens. Okay, and now lumens per watt. Yeah, this is great. This is just great. Okay. The next thing to extract is warranty, and then the features. So, do we want the features to be the list, or probably just a string here, just the same? Okay, so let's make it the warranty. Warranties. Warranty. For some reason he gives me not the warranties but features. Warranty. Warranty. Oh, okay, maybe just misspelled something. Copy. Let's maybe use the column here as well. Okay. Okay, now this is cool. And well, this one is called features, and this one is actually features as well. But so how am I supposed to call this? So maybe call this product instead. But I have to call features. Where is that used? In feature. Well, I just leave these features, which I don't really want to waste time renaming the variable. And just find another name for this, guys. Maybe I just call this offers, like it offers the mobile, like I just call this offers. Oh, extras. I just call this extras. Okay, That's it. Just call this guys the extras. So oops. So extras. And here we use the features. Extras. So to make sure that no features here. Well, just wonder, is that in the column makes it different? Well, probably not. But still, I just leave that with a column here, just to make sure everything works. Okay. Well, actually, we can. Hey, hold on a sec. What equivalent? I didn't use the what equivalent yet. Okay. So let's just add the column to each one. Wattage. Let's put on what. Okay, let's quickly check this out again. So basis. Okay, just before I go to check those, I need to add what equivalents. Maybe use this template here. Okay, seems like to be just fine. Okay, and yeah, now let's check for the length. So SKUs. Well, I hope they just work fine. All this is, we will reveal the bugs, if any. So MPN, so basis, wattages, and wattage equivalents, lumens per watt. Warranties. And the extras. I hope all they would be tens. Okay, great. So the same length for everything. So now, well, it soon would be the time to route this into the parse function. Okay, but now let's actually look over the index length of like any of these guys. So let's say for index in range of from 0 to len of, say, titles, doesn't matter, whatever of these variables or this list can be used. Titles, and let's just for now create the item variable, and here so we have the titles. I'd like to store this as a dictionary. That's really kind of, you know, like to my own, it's the most convenient way of storing the data as the dictionary, and then you write this to CSV file using the dictionary writer method. Okay, so links. Oh no, it's not the plural, it's the single. So title link, mpn SKU, then the base, then the wattage, then the wattage, yeah, here we can use don't need underscore equivalent. I'm not sure how to spell equivalent correctly. Equivalent, and can make this for the capital basically, or that would be stored into the CSV file as the headers, the column names. Okay, so base, wattage equivalent, lumens per watt, lumens per watt. Okay, and warranties, warranty, and features, yeah, features like this. So, and respectively we have we need the index. Now we take the links, the NPNs, the SKUs, the bases, the wattages, the wattage equivalents, and lumens, the lumens per watt, the warranties, and the extras. And let's import JSON module, the JSON package to pre-print this item here. So just want to print JSON dumps. JSON dumps item intent 0.2. Range off, don't need this off, of course. Okay, great. And also the data doesn't seem to be that long, so probably we can use the tabulate module to pre-print the table, but well, should I do this? Well, this link and title are too long. Okay, so it's not the best ever idea. Okay, so well, the issue we could have faced actually is some of these fields might not be available on the site, and we would need to handle that if that would ever to occur, basically. But for now, we don't have to be really bothered about this. So let's better create the results list to store the results. And well, just before that, I just want to wrap this part of code into the parse function, and it would take the response object as an argument. For now it's the plain string, but this would be the response object. Okay, and also let's keep the functions from above and the main scrapper driver to be in the below, so to see if I didn't break anything yet. Okay, so now I can call the parse function and pass the response like this, but later on. Okay, great. Yeah, this is it. Okay, and also let's implement the export CSV function here with the file name as an argument, and here I say just with open file name we need to write this to the stream as CSV file, create a writer here. Okay, just before we create a writer we need import. We probably don't need JSON anymore. Okay, CSV. Okay, don't need this JSON anymore. Writer is equal CSV dict writer, which is the method to create the CSV file out of the list of dictionaries, which that's the exact data type that we're supposed to store, to export here. And it takes the CSV file as the first argument. Okay, so before providing it also needs the column names. Okay, so before that I just need to create a results list like this, and here need to do just results dot append okay. So okay, can I leave this? Can I just leave this for now? And let's just print the results just to make sure that the results list was actually populated. Append double P. Okay. Seems like okay. Okay, and yeah. And now I just want to make sure the field names are displayed correctly. Like this. Okay, great. And I take this field names as the second argument to the dictionary writer. We want to write the header, writer write header, and we also want to loop over the results. So for row in results, writer write row like this. he says like it has exported this. Let's check this out. Well, seems to be just fine, and let's basically check this with the LibreOffice Calc. Just to make sure the data has been scraped correctly before we run the request actually. Okay, title. Seems like to be just fine. The link. Okay. Okay, in the SKUs we need to take away this SKU. Okay. It's probably the same in NPN. Yeah, the same in NPN. Oh, what have I done? Not like that. So it's like this probably. Let's try to reload this file here. Open. Just opens another. Okay. Okay. Okay, title link. Okay. So now NPN SKU, just the data. Okay. Lumens per watt, features. Great. This is just great. Okay. Okay. So the last thing that remains here is just to make this the number of times of how many pages we're supposed to scrape. So yeah. So this is the base URL. Hey, hold on a sec. I just wonder, can I do like page is equal to 1 and get absolutely the same page here? Yeah, seems like I can. Okay. So in this case, okay. Now the next thing, so we need to use the response.tags as far as we're gonna use instead of as far as we're gonna use the response object instead of this plain string here. So we make it like this. And we also need to specify the URLs. These would be the URLs we're supposed to crawl. So, okay, just take this away for a while. And the base URL should have been adjusted like this, so we specify the page. And the page number is equal to, well, let's have the 3 pages for you should wait for 30 seconds each time, and that's real pain to wait. Also, we need to import time. Okay, so yeah, or okay. Yeah, for a page in range of from 0 to page number. We need URLs dot append base URL plus the string of page, and let's actually print the URLs at the very end. So what we got here. So okay, page 0. No, it's not good. So we need to start with the page 1. So page 1 and page 2 number of pages is 3. So we need page plus 1 like this. So we need a page 1, page 2, and page 3. Okay. So these are the URLs we're supposed to crawl. Okay. Basically, we don't actually really need to append this to URLs, so we can just call this the next page. Next page URL. Maybe just simply the URL is equal to this. And let's print the URL. Okay, so these are the URLs we're supposed to crawl through. Okay. And for each URL we need to parse the response. So here we say that the response, not this case, not the base URL, but this one, this URL, and we also need to parse the response. And at the very end of this stuff, we need to export the CSV file. Okay, and I hold my breath. Okay, before I hold my breath, I need just to add the delay times sleep 30. Let's make it 31 just to make sure not getting banned. And let's print some debug information. Let's make it here. So print HTTP get and the URL and the status code. Response URL. I just want to see the URL that I've been crawling and that I've just crawled, and also the status code. So to make sure it not got banned. Okay, response status code. Okay. So can I already run this? Well, I hope so. Okay, and now it's time to hold my breath basically and to run the bulb scraper. Okay. Okay, so the first is going okay. Now waiting for 30 seconds. Yeah, it's a bit long, but yeah, you have to respect the policies of size that you're scraping. So yeah, if you don't want to get blacklisted, you really have to read for that robots.txt file, so to make sure that you're not violating the policies of the site you're scraping. Yeah, that's very important. That's the ethics of scraping, and you should always remember about the ethics of scraping. That's a really important thing. That's the cultural kind of stuff. Okay, so we got the second response, which is great, and I really hope that the results, the results list has been appended correctly. So I really hope for that, but we'll see this in the result in CSV, basically, if everything gets correctly. If all this kind of fields are the same for every page, well, in that case it's gonna be just fine. Otherwise he won't be available to he won't be able to append the result here. Well, that's kind of another education case, but probably it's not going to be covered here, for the data seems to be structured really in a clean way. So okay, so well, we don't really need to wait for the 30 seconds when this is the last request here, but well, from the web scraping perspective it doesn't really matter that much. So he says he exported the results, and let's hold our breath and try to see if this is really so. Well, seems like it is. Okay, let's check this out again. Probably had the 30 results here. Okay, 30 results minus 1 for hitter. Okay guys, so this seems like it works just great. So the title for the bulb itself, the link for the some characteristics of this and things like that, MPN, SKU, base, wattage per equivalent, lumens per watt, one of the features, all this stuff. And we have just scraped the 3 pages of lightup.com, or how's that called? Lightup.com. Okay, so we crawled for the very first 3 pages. Yeah, that's it. So basically doesn't matter how many pages, so you can adjust this page number here and get as many pages as you want, basically. So I just wanted to show you like the minimal complete example. That's cool term, minimal complete example, MCE. Yeah, nice abbreviation. Okay, so guys, this is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this and learned something from this. I know this code looks a little bit weird. It's like from the, it looks like the C code, like the obfuscated C code, but in this case it seems like the obfuscated Python code. You know, like, but when you could have actually implement this via the really huge for loops that would go through pages, and that's not really that great to my personal opinion. So I used to use the list comprehensions all along the way. So I think that's really like a nice technique that saves lots of space code-wise. Okay, so until the next one-time scraper, and take care. And one last thing, guys, please, if you want me to scrape some site for you, if you don't know how to do this or encountering some issues, and if you want me to make the video covering that covering the creation of that particular scraper, please feel free to write the commentaries below this video, and I would probably forgot the word. Okay, doesn't matter. That would be my own commentary below this video that would ask you guys to leave your replies. So if you want me to write some scraper, please give the URL to scrape if there is some pagination or maybe infinite scroll. Infinite scroll is really interesting in itself, and I would probably cover that in one of my next videos. And also please specify the field names that you want to get as the output in your CSV file, and so on. In case if maybe you would want to use to store the data not to the CSV but to MySQL database or to Mongo database or to whatever, that's also on the cards, so you can ask for that as well. And now I think this is really it, so take care, and until the next one time scrapper. Bye.